Important news for Social Security and SSI recipients. A recent court filing reveals your payment data may have been shared with an unauthorized server. In this video, we'll explain what this means for you and how to protect your benefits. If this matters to you, please like the video. Recent court documents have brought to light a concerning issue affecting Social Security and SSI recipients. Sensitive payment data may have been shared with an unauthorized server. For millions of retirees and seniors who rely on these benefits for their daily expenses, this revelation raises important questions about the safety and privacy of their personal information. Understanding the details behind this situation is crucial because your benefits and financial security depend on it. The Social Security Administration, SSA, is responsible for protecting your data and ensuring your payments are accurate and timely. When any information about your benefits is exposed or shared improperly, it can potentially put your identity and benefits at risk. While the SSA has strict protocols and security measures in place, no system is completely immune to breaches or errors. That's why it's important to stay informed about developments like this court filing and what it means for you. In this video, we will calmly and clearly explain the facts surrounding the recent disclosure, based entirely on verified information from official SSA sources and legal filings. You'll learn what kind of data may have been shared, how the SSA is responding, and what steps you can take to safeguard your benefits and personal information. This knowledge will empower you to take proactive action and protect your hard-earned Social Security or SSI payments. Stay with us as we break down everything you need to know. And if this topic is important to you or someone you care about, don't forget to like the video and stay connected for more reliable updates. So now that we've set the stage about the recent court filing revealing that Social Security payment data may have been shared with an unauthorized server, let's dig deeper into what this really means for you as a retiree or an SSI recipient. First, it's important to understand what kind of data the Social Security Administration handles and why it matters so much. Your Social Security benefits are tied directly to sensitive personal information. Your Social Security number, your earnings history, payment amounts, and your banking details for direct deposit. This data isn't just numbers, it represents your financial lifeline and identity. The SSA is responsible for securely storing and managing this data with the highest level of care. They use multiple layers of security, from encryption to internal audits, to protect your information from unauthorized access. But with any system that holds sensitive data, there's always a risk. And when a court filing suggests that some of this payment data was shared with a server that wasn't authorized by the SSA, that understandably raises concerns. The key takeaway here is that while the data may have been shared, this doesn't necessarily mean your benefits are at immediate risk or that there has been large-scale fraud. The SSA is investigating the extent of this issue and taking action to prevent further exposure. They are also reminding beneficiaries to remain vigilant by monitoring their accounts and communications. So, what can you do to protect yourself? One of the best tools at your disposal is your personal My Social Security online account. This free service lets you securely log in to check your payment history, verify your earnings record, and update contact information. It's a direct line to the SSA that can give you peace of mind and control over your information. If you haven't set up your account yet, I strongly recommend doing so. It only takes a few minutes on the official SSA website. Monitoring your bank statements each month is another simple but powerful step. If you receive your Social Security or SSI payments by direct deposit, which the SSA encourages, keep an eye out for your usual payment amount arriving on time. Any missed payments or unexpected changes should prompt you to contact the SSA right away. Now let's talk about scams, because unfortunately, when news like this comes out, scammers often try to take advantage of the situation. You might get calls or emails pretending to be from the SSA, asking for your Social Security number, bank information, or other personal details. Remember, the SSA will never contact you unsolicited asking for sensitive information by phone, email, or text. If you receive any suspicious communication, do not respond or click on any links. Instead, report it directly to the SSA's Office of the Inspector General. To illustrate, Imagine an elderly couple named Bill and Susan. After hearing about this court filing, Bill receives a phone call from someone claiming to be from Social Security, saying his benefits might be frozen unless he verifies his bank account immediately. Instead of panicking, Bill recalls that the SSA never asks for this kind of info by phone. He hangs up and calls the SSA directly using the official number. This quick thinking protects him from a scam that could have cost him dearly. Staying informed is critical, and that means relying only on trusted sources. The SSA's official website, SSA.gov, provides up-to-date announcements, FAQs, and contact details. If you're ever in doubt about any communication or issue, that's the place to start. Let's also consider the broader picture of data security within government agencies. The SSA, like other agencies, must comply with federal standards on data protection, including regular reviews and upgrades to their cybersecurity systems. This helps minimize risks and respond quickly when any issues arise. Now, what about your rights if you believe your data was compromised? Under federal law, you have the right to be informed about breaches affecting your personal information. If the SSA confirms that your data was exposed, they will notify you directly and provide steps you can take, which might include credit monitoring or fraud alerts. It's important to act on those recommendations promptly. Another aspect to keep in mind is the difference between Social Security retirement or disability benefits and Supplemental Security Income, or SSI. While both are administered by the SSA, they have different rules and funding sources. This court filing primarily concerns Social Security payment data, but SSI recipients should also stay alert to official updates. If you're an SSI recipient, remember that your eligibility and payment depend on your current financial and living situation. The SSA regularly verifies this information to ensure payments are accurate. Any disruption or confusion caused by data issues could impact your benefits, so maintaining up-to-date information with the SSA is key. Now, many viewers ask, could this situation delay my payments or cause me to lose benefits? The SSA assures that payment processing is independent from the data handling systems involved in this issue, so your benefits should continue on schedule. Still, delays can happen due to other reasons like reporting errors or administrative backlogs, so keep monitoring your payments. What if you suspect identity theft? If you believe someone may have used your Social Security number fraudulently, contact the SSA immediately and consider placing a fraud alert on your credit reports. The SSA's Fraud Hotline and the Federal Trade Commission's identitytheft.gov website offer resources to help victims. Let's walk through a practical example. Suppose Linda notices a new credit account she didn't open and suspects identity theft. She contacts the SSA, who helps her report the issue and puts her on alert. She also freezes her credit with the major bureaus. By acting quickly, Linda minimizes potential damage and protects her benefits. Now, while all this can sound overwhelming, remember that you are not alone. The SSA provides resources and support, and this channel is here to help you understand what's going on in clear, straightforward terms. One more important tip: always keep your personal contact information current with the SSA. This includes your mailing address, phone number, and email. If the SSA needs to send you important notices about your benefits or potential security issues, having the right contact info ensures you receive them promptly. Also, if you have a trusted family member or representative, consider authorizing them to handle Social Security matters on your behalf. This can be very helpful if you face difficulties managing communications or need assistance navigating complex situations. Now, let's explore some additional steps you can take to stay one step ahead when it comes to protecting your Social Security and SSI benefits in light of this data sharing issue. One of the best defenses is being proactive about your own financial monitoring. Setting up alerts on your bank account or credit cards can help you detect unusual activity as soon as it happens. Many banks and credit card companies offer free alerts for transactions above a certain amount or for purchases made without your physical card present. This kind of vigilance complements the SSA's efforts to secure your information. It's also worth mentioning that your Social Security number, SSN, is often a key target for identity thieves because it opens the door to many financial accounts. While the SSA takes steps to safeguard your SSN, It's important you do your part by not sharing it unnecessarily. For example, only provide your SSN to trusted entities, such as government agencies, your employer, or your financial institution. Avoid sharing it over the phone or email unless you initiated the contact and are certain of the recipient's identity. Another good practice is to review your Social Security statement regularly. This document, available through your My Social Security account, summarizes your earnings history and the benefits you are entitled to. By reviewing this statement, you not only verify the accuracy of your earnings record, which affects your future benefits, but also spot any suspicious activity, such as unrecognized work credits or earnings. If something doesn't look right, you can notify the SSA to investigate. Let's imagine a scenario to bring this to life. Picture Henry, a retired school teacher who lives alone and relies heavily on his Social Security payments. Henry signed up for his online SSA account and regularly checks his statement. One day, he notices a few work credits from an employer he doesn't recognize, and the earnings seem to come from a state far away. Henry immediately contacts the SSA. It turns out someone else tried to use his SSN for work. Thanks to Henry's attention, the SSA was able to flag the issue before any harm was done. For those who prefer paper communication, the SSA still sends annual statements by mail, but these can sometimes be delayed or lost, especially if you've moved. That's another reason why an online account is a valuable tool. It also allows you to update your address quickly if you move or travel for extended periods. Speaking of travel, if you're living or planning to live outside the US, keep in mind the Social Security rules for overseas payments, which we've covered in other videos. Any disruptions in communication or address updates can delay payments or cause verification requests, so stay on top of your account details. Returning to the topic of data security, it's helpful to understand how the SSA handles external partnerships. The agency sometimes works with contractors or third-party vendors for IT services, data processing, or other functions necessary to manage the Social Security system. In all these cases, strict agreements govern how data can be accessed, used, and protected. If data was shared improperly, it may have involved such a contractor, which is why the SSA is conducting a thorough investigation. In addition to the SSA's efforts, federal laws such as the Privacy Act of 1974 provide protections against unauthorized disclosure of your personal information by government agencies. Violations can result in legal consequences for those responsible. This legal framework helps ensure your data is treated with the seriousness it deserves. For SSI recipients, it's essential to maintain communication with your local Social Security office, especially since SSI eligibility depends on ongoing financial need and residency. Any changes in your circumstances or potential data discrepancies can affect your payments, so report updates promptly and keep your records accurate. Now you might wonder what you should do if you receive a notice from the SSA about this data sharing issue or any other security concern. The best approach is to read the notice carefully and follow the instructions exactly. If the letter or message includes contact information, use only official SSA phone numbers or websites to respond. Never respond to unsolicited contacts asking for your personal details. If you're unsure, call the SSA at their official number or visit ssa.gov to verify the message's authenticity. This extra caution can save you from falling victim to scams that often follow news like this. Another important point. While this data sharing situation is under review, it's not a reason to stop using SSA online services or to avoid managing your account digitally. On the contrary, using secure SSA tools keeps you informed and reduces reliance on mail or phone contacts, which can sometimes be less secure. It's also worth remembering that your Social Security and SSI benefits are backed by federal law. The SSA's mission is to provide these benefits securely and fairly to all eligible Americans. Any incident involving data is taken seriously and addressed swiftly to maintain public trust. One last practical tip. If you suspect you've become a victim of identity theft or fraud related to your Social Security number, consider enrolling in an identity theft protection service or credit monitoring. Many such services alert you to suspicious activity on your accounts, providing an extra layer of security. Let's briefly revisit some key takeaways. The recent court filing reveals an issue with payment data shared to an unauthorized server, but there is no confirmed widespread breach or misuse yet. Your benefits should continue as normal. Stay alert by monitoring your payments, using the official SSA online account, guarding your Social Security number carefully, and verifying all communications from the SSA. If you're still watching and finding this video valuable, please like it to help others see this important information. Subscribe for future updates because staying informed is the best way to protect your financial future. And remember, if you have questions or want to share your own experiences dealing with Social Security or SSI concerns, the comments below are a great place to connect. We're here to help each other navigate these issues together. Up next, we'll talk about what to expect in terms of SSA's ongoing investigation and how you can follow official updates without getting overwhelmed by misinformation. But before that, if you've noticed anything unusual with your benefits or received any official notices recently, don't hesitate to reach out to the SSA or your local Social Security office for guidance. To wrap things up, while the recent court filing about Social Security payment data shared with an unauthorized server is understandably concerning, it's important to remember that the SSA is actively addressing the situation. Your benefits are your lifeline, and protecting them remains their highest priority. By staying informed, monitoring your payments, using official SSA tools, and being cautious with your personal information, you can help safeguard your financial security. Remember, vigilance and knowledge are your best defenses. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more updates, and share it with others who might benefit from this information. Together, we can stay informed, protect what matters most. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video. 总结来说，社会保障与食品券的新规定虽然带来了一些变化，但只要您保持资讯透明，及时更新个人资料，并善用官方资源，就能有效保障自己的福利权益。这些福利是您生活的重要支柱。了解最新政策变动，能帮助您安心规划未来。如果您觉得本影片对您有所帮助，请点赞并订阅我们的频道，让我们能持续为您带来最准确、最实用的福利资讯。也请分享给您身边可能受影响的亲友，让更多人获得帮助。感谢您的收看，愿您身体健康，生活安稳。我们下次视频再见。